What's up, everybody? It is the Gaming Goblin, and welcome to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Now, I've played this game before on the channel back in the classic, iconic streaming days, but they were like huge, chunky 2-hour videos, you know, and many, many years ago. So today I figured, let's start a new series of more digestible Skyrim, and what I mean by that is instead of having a multi-hour stream VOD of the game, we'll kind of do in line with, if you remember earlier this year, the Oblivion Let's Play that I did with my good buddy Dave, and have like an episodic type adventure going on, right? So yeah, let's jump right in to some Skyrim. Ooh. And we're actually playing, this is not Skyrim Special Edition. This is in fact, oh my gosh, my mouse. How about this? This is a good speed. Settings. Okay. We're gonna drop it down to Novice, just because I want to blaze through the game. I'm actually gonna be going for 100%. Now, this is, as we said, the original version of Skyrim, so I already have a good many achievements. I've had this game on PC since like 2013.
Hey, you.
We need subtitles, Rayloff. Audio. Is it display? It is. There we go.
Finally awake.
What's up?
You were trying to cross the border, right? Walk right in.
You know, let's adjust the audio just a hair. How about that?
That Imperial ambush.
There we go.
Same as us. And that thief
Let me know in the comments if the audio is weird. I'm recording this live. Usually when I do Let's Plays with others, like you know, Dave or Jake, we'll record mic audio separately from game audio and then adjust it in post. I'm doing all this in one go with Streamlabs recording, so let me know. Let me know if the audio's... I'm monitoring my levels, so it's okay. But yeah, this is OG Skyrim, you know, the 2011 version. It has all the DLC, and I believe the high-res texture pack that they released with this game later. It's, you can't buy this on Steam anymore. They just have the special edition, which makes sense, you know, they're practically the same. I wouldn't be surprised if the Steam Workshop community for this original base model of the game is still very active, and this is the one that I used to heavily mod back on my old computer. I don't think any mods are present anymore unless they get saved in the cloud somehow, but I checked all my Steam files locally. I checked, you know, in-game, and it doesn't look like it, so hopefully we're not in for any rude surprises with all of a sudden, like, Thomas the Tank Engine Dragon comes flying in or something like that. We're going to be doing a vanilla Skyrim experience, just blazing through. That's why I picked Novice difficulty. My justification for Novice difficulty, and you guys know this because I always bitch about easy difficulty in some of the other Let's Plays, like Lord of the Rings, for example. I bumped the mic. But my justification is I've played this game for probably collectively over 1,000 hours across like every platform you can imagine. So I've seen a lot of this game. Now, that doesn't mean we're not going to encounter new stuff from my experience, because every time I play this game, I find something new. But with that in mind, I just want Novice, that way we can just, boom, go in. And I've noticed, because I actually won 100% of the Special Edition version of this game on PC earlier this year, and I've noticed I did that on Novice difficulty, and there was still a good bit of difficulty, especially towards the end of the game, as enemies scale up and level up. Like, once you get to those higher levels in late-game content, it does get pretty crazy. But yeah, you can kind of tell we're playing the base model, too. There's not, they're still a little chunky. But, hey, for 2011... this game blew me away whenever I watched, like, the reveal gameplay video with, like, Todd Howard doing the classic, you see that mountain, you can climb it. I was, like, hooked. I thought I was, like, I was, like, high on life. It was an incredible video, and I was like, this is going to be the greatest game ever. And I didn't know anything about Elder Scrolls before this game came out. A buddy in school told me, like, hey, you should get this game, because I just got an Xbox 360 recently. You should get Skyrim. It's gonna be, like, it's gonna be huge. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. So I looked it up, I started watching videos, and thankfully, it was only like a month before release when he told me. So, like, I was able to maintain my excitement for the game's eventual release. I went to the midnight release at GameStop. Remember GameStop? Do you guys have a GameStop around you? Let me know in the comments, because all the GameStops around me are gone, gone, gone. I think the closest one's probably like 40 minutes away. There used to be like 3 within like 15 minutes driving in my area, but now it's like, nope. Besides, there's no value going to GameStop anymore as well. You'll just see Funko Pops and board games and like 3 games. I did see that GameStop is starting to accept retro buybacks for video games, which is interesting. But I don't know why you would do that. Hang on to your games, folks. Digital or physical preservation. So I already have kind of in mind the type of character I want to make, appearance-wise. I don't want to do anything crazy, and you can't really do much crazy stuff, honestly, compared to Oblivion. I mean, the crazy character we made in our Oblivion Let's Play, remember that? That will be returning at some point. We just record episodes in bulk. So, like, literally, here's just a little behind-the-scenes taste of what we got going on here. The Lord of the Rings Two Towers Let's Play that everyone loves. It's everyone's favorite series, you know? It gets record views every time. But that footage that you are watching that is being uploaded to this day, that was recorded back in May. So just to give you a little, like, reference for how much of a backlog of videos I have. That's kind of what we're working with here. What is going on with my fucking mouse? This sensitivity adjuster is not really working the way I want it to be. I don't really want to customize too much, honestly. I usually just go for hair. So, there we go. That's nice hair. There we go. You know, I don't like his nose very much. Let's adjust his nose. How's that? He's got a big bridge of his nose. We can always go to the face sculptor later. Yeah. He is an Imperial, but we're gonna give him pale white skin because he's been in Skyrim for a while. He needs some sunlight. He needs some vitamin D. He's got to be taking his multivitamins. That's going to do. Because we're going to be playing in first person. It doesn't fucking matter. Let's name our character. I'm going to call you... What am I going to call you? How about Bubbius? You got to give it like a little Roman twinge to it, because the Imperials are obviously based off the Roman Empire. How about Bubbius? I don't know.
You're a long way from the Imperial city. What are you doing?
You're a long way from the Imperial city. Sorry if you hear my keyboard and clicking. I actually have my keyboard on my lap because my desk broke last week. There's like an adjustable keyboard section of the desk that is separate from the rest of the desk that you can kind of raise up or lower for your keyboard. And literally, I wasn't even using it. I was in a completely different room, and I just heard a loud bang, and all the bolts and the metal hinge from one side of that tray just fell out, and it swooped out, and I haven't replaced it yet or attempted to fix it because I'm a lazy piece of shit. So I've just decided, as compromise, I'm just going to put the keyboard on my lap. Because the rest of the desk still works fine. It has all my, can hold my monitors and my mouse and some extra stuff. It's just the keyboard part. Thankfully, no components of my computer were damaged. Probably the entire first episode is going to be like Helgen, and probably into episode 2. I'm kind of thinking, as I said earlier, I already have an idea of what kind of character I'd like to make for the playthrough. I usually like warrior types, so I'm probably going to lean towards warrior types. If you guys have any suggestions of types of builds or types of quests that you want me to prioritize in this series, do let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to record these first few episodes in a little batch here, but, you know, I'll be playing this game probably throughout the next couple weeks or months. You know, it's hard to tell, really, but, oh, he died. But let me know what you want to see, you know. I'm going to try to do everything, achievement-wise at least, like all the major quest lines, a good amount of side quests, all the Daedra quests. But if there's anything specific that you want to see in the base game, let me know. And who knows, if this series does go on to a point where we kind of do everything, maybe we could start dabbling in some mods, because there's a lot of great mods, especially for the original version of the game. We're talking a 13-years worth of modding that the community has done, and there's been some classics as well. There's funny ones, like I said, the Thomas the Tank Engine, you know, replacing the dragons, and there's actual cool ones. There was one that I like called Organized Bandits, which added like a ton of bandit factions and like roving patrols, and they all had different like banners and flags and kind of behaved differently. It was pretty neat. Hello. It's Alduin. Ah! Oh gosh, the audio is a little loud. How about that? We're going to be live adjusting a lot, folks. I'm recording this way because, I don't like editing. Where's... What? Hold on. Why isn't... Hold on. Why isn't my dang old, what is sprint? Alt? No. Shift, please. Ew. I don't want to reach my thumb down there like a gremlin to run. Ew. Alright, with all this explosion going on, we're going to lower the audio a little bit more. We can still, Where's the dragon at? He took a sweet time to get there, didn't he? Oh, it's hold to sprint, too? I can't just tap it? Oh, no. Base edition Skyrim, you're really fucking with me here. There we go. I turned my sensitivity up on the mouse a little bit. Look at that. So here. Long story short, I'm going to be an Imperial. I have to adjust the fucking set. It feels like the audio is not changing at all. Do that. Do that. Do that. How about that? I'm gonna be an Imperial. In my 100% run that I did off camera earlier this year, I did Stormcloak. So, I'm gonna do Imperial this time. What's up, Hadvar? Hadvar, you get enough sleep, man? You look a bit rough.
We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
Okie dokie.
There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from.
Oh yeah. I also chose Imperial because they find more money around in like searchable containers, and that'll be handy too. Because one of the achievements I have to get is to have 100,000 gold on my person at once. Okay, yeah. So I used to have a mod that would kind of fixed the UI for the inventory. So the fact that it's the normal inventory now lets me know that I think all the mods are gone, which is what I want. Don't get me wrong. What do we got? Weapons. What do we got magic-wise? We got flames and we got healing. I'll favorite these two. And we'll get some flames going. Do a little battle mage. And we'll adjust the effects audio a little bit more too. Because swinging and bashing weaponry around is probably going to be pretty loud. And you know, we're going to call this the audio adjusting episode. Raise that up a little bit. We're doing it live, folks. We're semi-live. I'm doing all the recording in one go, but I'm technically not live streaming. And the best part about PC version is the F5 quick save. Ya bastard. Get out of here. You don't even care. You're just sitting there. You didn't even give a shit.
Let me see if I can get...
I'm always a fan of just, like, equipping what the most powerful thing is that I own, which the game does a very good job of doing that, of telling you with the little handy arrow. Okay. Let's get a move on, shall we? Now, the speedruns for Skyrim are crazy, too. There's people doing, like, some platforming and fucking, like, free running along the edge of the fortress, so they don't actually have to go in Helgen Keep. Let's try little flames. Yep, Skyrim will be free. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Look at that poor Magicka. Already drained. And look at that, our Imperial ways are already paying off. We're finding little splotches of gold in and around. It's probably not going to be in every container, but probably a good many of them. I used to do Skyrim runs where I would enter a dungeon and I would buy the Steedstone first, which gives you a little extra carrying capacity, I think 100 extra. And I would literally pick everything up off the ground that was not nailed down. And I would just sell it all. Like bowls and plates and fucking anything. What's going on here? You need some fire, ma'am. Got an iron warhammer. Gimme that. Bye-bye battle axe. Ooh. Someone's playing Europa Universalis 4. Hey, hey. We got a mace. Little upgrade there. Gimme, gimme. Another handy mod that I used to use a lot was Unread Books Glow, which was very handy when you're doing skill books, because they would just glow. That's pretty self-explanatory, right? I really don't like this guy. I usually just kill him. This guy's a dick. He's like, I'm just gonna stay here because I don't believe you that there's a dragon attacking. He's got some Imperial light bracers, though, so I guess it was a good idea to kill him. What about you? The Torturer's Assistant. Isn't that a book? Oh, that's Shadow of the Torture by Gene Wolfe. Apparently it's very good. I haven't read it, though. The Book of the Dragonborn. Hey, that's me. I just don't know it yet. Alright, we got some lockpicks now to fuck around with. Boom, boom. Get a little lockpicking XP. Always fun. I like the Elder Scrolls tutorials. I mean, if you play these games a lot, you end up doing this 500 times, so that gets a little old, but there is still some charm. Because it gives you a nice, like, taste of all the stuff you're going to experience in the game. Magic, lockpicking, archery, you know, fighting. Sneaking as well, a little bit of sneaking if you choose to do so. We got a skill book, or a spell book there for Sparks. I like Sparks. Sparks is cool. You get to become Emperor Palpatine. What's not to love? You know, it's weird to think about the fact that Palpatine had sex canonically in Star Wars. That's just, ugh. Do you think he was fucking before or after he got all deformed? That's the real question. Imagine a red-faced Palpatine sweating on top of you. Oof. That poor woman. Ah! Jedi. Jedi scum. Jedi scum. What the fuck? Folks, it's like 9 a.m. here. I woke up nice and early today. I did some cooking, I did some laundry and dishes, and I'm just like, let's do a little recording. Why the hell not? It's been a while since we've had one of these classic, like, you know, heart-to-heart, just you and me videos. A lot of my videos have been with friends, which I love. But it's been a few months, other than the Concord series, which is kind of me showcasing that abysmal failure of a game. It's been a while since you and me just sat down on the YouTube here and just played some games. It's like, I remember like the Altered Beast days. Oh, those were classic days. That was some of like my first videos coming back after a while. She wasn't even standing on the fire yet. She died. Okay. Alright, we got a bow now, which is cool. This guy didn't get the memo. He was on his lunch break. Jeez Louise. Alright. Pull the lever. I wish you could jump while sprinting. That'd be handy. Now this is a little optional route. This is a cool way to go if you want to see a skeleton. That's pretty neat. Skeletons are cool. We're coming up on Halloween. We're getting closer to Halloween. It's mid-September, so soon you're going to be seeing skeletons everywhere. Isn't that crazy? But that's actually going to do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, let me know what you want to see in this Skyrim series. What quests should we do? What kind of build do you want to see? I'm down to try anything, really. Except fucking sneaking and pickpocketing. I hate that shit. We're going to have to do it at some point, so if you want to do that, just let me know. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe. That is the best way to support the channel. We got new videos going up every single day at noon, so if you're craving more Gaming Goblin content, we have a huge backlog of stuff for you to watch and enjoy. But I will catch you in the next video. Peace. You get to see my HUD real quick. Oh!